Well, thank you for watching Virginia This Morning live right here on CBS 6. If you haven't had breakfast yet, buckle your seatbelts. You might want to put this one together. Take a look at this hearty creation from our friends at RVA Cafe.
Earlier this year, our next guest made his virtual Virginia This Morning debut and did a great job. So today's back for round two. Joining us this morning is local professionally trained chef Daquan Woodberry, and we welcome him back to Virginia this morning. And let's see what's on the menu today. Daquan, when you were on the first time, I said you did a great job. You got to come back, and now we got you. Before we get into the food, are you a Richmond guy? You are, aren't you?
Yeah. I was born in New York, but I was raised here pretty much my whole life. So, I lived on the pretty much north side of Richmond.
All right. Well, we're proud to claim you, sir. What are you going to make for us today?
So this is the Choriqueso Bowl. It's a pretty staple breakfast bowl in a restaurant, RVA Cafe. A lot of people love it. It's, again, kind of big, kind of hearty. It's going to definitely fill you up for the morning and maybe lunch.
Well, you made this giant sandwich that went off the screen last time. So when you say it's going to be pretty hearty, I'm thinking it's going to be a lot. So let's get to it. What do you got for us?
So we're going to go ahead and start. So pretty much the Choriqueso Bowl starts with some home fries, and it's potatoes. That's with onions and peppers and garlic right here. So we already got that going for you right there. Right. And then we have some chorizo. Now, chorizo is a kind of Spanish spicy sausage. It's kind of, like I said, a little bit spicy. So that gives a nice little flavor there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to crack an egg. So you have the home fries, the chorizo. We're going to have eggs, and we're going to top it with some bacon. Then we're going to top it with some queso cheese and some cilantro. All right. So pretty much you have the home fries going. Like I say, you want to season that with some onions, peppers, and some garlic. And then I kind of spice it up with a little paprika, some Hungarian paprika, salt and pepper, things like that.
So, Daquan, you said that the sausage is a little spicy. On a scale of 1 to 10 for normal folks, how spicy is that?
I would say about a 5 or a 6. It's not that spicy. It's not going to kind of make you cry or your nose kind of run, but it's going to give you a little tinge.
Okay, good. All right. As long as we don't break out in a full sweat, we're good.
Yeah. You don't want to do that, especially now. People are like, oh, what's wrong with him? So, gotcha. We're just going to drop 2 eggs right in the bowl, in the pan right there. And generally what I like to do is I like to either do a egg over hard, kind of fried, or you can do scrambled egg, any way you want to do it. But you kind of want it to be a little bit, really cooked so it can stay in the bowl. But some people actually like it over easy. People that like to use, eat runny eggs, which is fine. You just got to make sure you pack it in a bowl so it doesn't fall over.
Yeah. So, I love over easy eggs, but I do not like scrambled eggs hardly at all, unless they got a lot of cheese in them or something like that. So that's a very different taste. Yeah. You say it can be scrambled or hard fried. That's a very different texture and everything, but you do that to order?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so we make these to order. We ask people however they want their eggs. They can have them however they want it, over easy, over medium, over hard, scrambled. Different people like different things, and we make it to order at RVA Cafe. All of our food is actually made to order. So we don't cook. We always say we can't really cook fast food, but we're going to cook good food.
Very good. All right, so what's going on right now?
All right. So we got the chorizo going, the home fries are going, and then we have the eggs going. And since you say you like it over easy, that's what we're going to do this time, all right? So we'll be able to show you how we do that. And then we're going to just start building the bowl right now. So again, you want to start with the home fries. So you have your home fries, you start putting that in the bowl. And that's your base. That's going to build your base.
Wow, that was a whole pan full.
There. You hit it with some chorizo sausage. Yeah, good amount. Like I said, we want you to leave full. We don't want you to leave saying, "Oh, well, I could eat something else." You know, there's no server going to come and say, "You ready for dessert?" Because we know you don't have any space for that. So then you hit what's the chorizo right there, right? And you're going to top it with your egg, right? So you're going to top it with your egg. You have your egg and your chorizo, and this is what it's going to look like right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take some queso cheese, put it on a good amount right there, give you some texture, and then we'll hit it with some bacon. Now, you remember what I said about bacon last time? You have to have good quality bacon.
Yeah, nobody wants little paper thin little bacon. You got real hearty bacon there.
Yeah. Real hearty bacon. It's not like bacon bits. We actually take good quality bacon, chop it up a little bit, so you have a good amount of meat on your thing. And then this is what it looks like right here, So you have your home fries, your chorizo, your eggs, your bacon, and some cilantro.
Now, do people put any kind of sauce, like hot sauce, on that, or do they just once they taste it, they go, "No, I don't need to add anything"?
So what I've seen the most, is ketchup. I'm not a ketchup fan myself, but a lot of people tend to like ketchup on their home fries and for their eggs.
Yeah.
So a lot of people do put ketchup. I don't really see a lot of people put hot sauce. I've actually miraculously seen somebody put syrup on it, which to me is a little bit crazy. But hey, if you like the salty, sweet kind of combination, I guess it could go.
Great job, Sarah. Great job. And like you said, nobody's going to be asking for dessert at the end of this. When I come see you, I know one thing I'm going to have to ask after eating some of your food with these big bowls and the sandwich you made is somebody to help me to the car, because I'm going to waddle out of there. That's going to be great.
Yeah. So imagine eating this and fatso all together.
No. We have to space those out. Great job, Chef. Always good to see you, and you're welcome back anytime. Thank you so much.
Wow. Help you out to the car. Isn't that the truth?
Like one on each arm, just kind of carrying me. Look, and he mentioned the fatso sandwich was like this tall when he made it the last time. It's like, no, you don't eat both of those in one day. Maybe once a year you could get both of those. This guy specializes. He was calling it a bowl. That was more like a tub.
Well, here's something that would really pare things down on that. I didn't hear you guys mention two toppings that I think would be really good additions. You talked about the hot sauce. What about sour cream? Did you talk about sour cream?
Oh, don't give me any ideas.
Okay, fine. Not team sour cream. What about guacamole?
No, I love sour cream. Yeah, guacamole, sour cream. Just why not? Just dump the refrigerator in there and be. Wow.
Is it just me, or I'm like salivating now? I don't know. It could be the chorizo. It could be all the talk about the cheese and those scrambled eggs.
Did you notice the home fries? It was a whole frying pan full of potatoes went in that bowl. The whole thing. And then he started adding stuff. I mean, that's...
Well, it sounded like a dish that might reheat beautifully if you left the sour cream and the guacamole off of it. So maybe if we went into this experience with the idea that we were doing like a little bit now and a little bit later, and then some for dinner, maybe that would all like balance out.
By the way, they're hiring some bodybuilders down there to carry folks out to the car if you're interested in a job. All right, folks, stick around. If you enjoy Everywhere You Are, that segment's coming up in about 3 minutes.